Here we are in the ever beautiful college town of Isla Vista, California. It is approximately 5:09 p.m. on a Tuesday. As you can see, there's not a lot going on right now, but if it were Friday or Saturday night, say, you would probably see a lot more people on these streets. My definition of Isla Vista would be an all-college student town packed into a very small and tight-knit community. So whether you go to SBCC or UCSB, you can find students from both schools all living together here in this small community. Since so many people need to live here and so many people want to live in Isla Vista because they go to college around here, you're going to have a lot more people packed into tighter spaces, or you'll see groups of 10 or more people pack into a whole house in order to make the living more reasonable and in order to afford living here in Isla Vista. Since there are so many students living here in Isla Vista, there's a lot more sharing of space, and you often have to live tighter and closer with people than you would if you lived elsewhere.
I go full out when I rehearse, run it back like reverb. Wonder if they care how many cigarettes in each verse. Fifi on a feature, shaking like a sea-shirt, sounding like a seashell. One horse on my t-shirt, my phone died twice a day. Noodles.
Seeing as though I live with 14 other guys, we often find problems sharing certain spaces. In particular, I want to highlight the space of the combined kitchen and living room. As you can see, this space is virtually all held in one little area, and this is a spot that me and my 13 other housemates all have to use and share on a daily basis. Now, as you can see, this is not a very big area for 14 guys to share, but the main problem that I want to address that has come from sharing this space is the use of the kitchen and how much people cook in this kitchen. So a lot of people don't want to take accountability when they prepare and cook and eat a delicious meal, but then they leave their plate sitting out here in the living room, or even worse, they let their dishes pile up in the sink, which can cause problems for everyone living in the house. There's been a few ways that we've tried to address this problem, mostly by telling people to hold accountability when they cook a meal and to do the dishes on their own. This has worked in some respects. Ultimately, what this problem has caused for our house is it means that only a few guys in the house actually cook on a regular basis, and they are the ones that are held responsible for keeping the whole kitchen clean. And everyone else who has opted out of cooking for the year will typically just use this living room space here and will not use the kitchen for much more than storing food in the fridge or up in a cupboard. So right now it's early June. I've been living with the same housemates for about roughly 8 months now. And as you can see, this is a problem that has persisted. We'll take a closer look over here at the stovetop and the dishes. Not particularly bad for 14 guys living in one house, but as you can see, there's still some dishes in the sink, but all the silverware here and the plates right here, that is owned by the guys who actually cook in this house, and nobody else really takes part in that. As you can see, the living room is a fairly cleared out space right now, but we still do deal with the problem of people leaving out their dirty silverware, dirty spatulas, empty containers from food products. We have a banana here on the counter. And another issue that comes from sharing this tight compacted space with 14 people is the trash issue. Here we've got 2 bags of trash that should have been taken out, have not been taken out. Here we've got a half a bag of trash, probably also should have been taken out, has not been taken out. Here some guy decided he would cook himself an entire plate of ribs. Looks like he even had a salad going over here, and it's just completely left out for everyone in the living room to see. It impedes on their space, it impedes on other people's space. We've got a dirty spoon here. All in all, living with 14 guys in this house and sharing a kitchen/living room can be difficult at times. However, at the end of the day, I and everyone else just have to remind ourselves that we are only here while we're living here in Isla Vista, and we have to just embrace the fact that we are living so tightly with so many cool people that we enjoy spending time with. Having to live so closely with so many people is just a direct result of how dense Isla Vista really is.